Hey guys, this is Sonic Rascal. Welcome to another episode of the Nexus Wormhole. I wanted to get somebody in this podcast that would have some knowledge, hands-on, on what's going on in certain sectors of the financial district. I tried and I tried so hard to get so many people to interview, and basically the only person I could get was a bank owner, and he is here with us. I believe your name, sir, is Buck T. Gatorjaw, and please tell us a little bit about yourself, sir.
Yeah, I own a small bank down here in Louisiana. I'm going to tell you where I own it. I'm a bank owner. My name is Buck T. Gatorjaw. Buck T for Tiberius. T for Tiberius. You got it, buddy?
All right, I got it. I got
You
it.
going to come on me,
No,
buddy?
no, I'm not. No, 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 no. No problem. No problem, sir. No, it's all good. It's all good. I'm just grateful that somebody from a financial institution is here answering the tough questions during this economic drought that our country's facing. And I am delighted, and I can't wait to dive into your brain, sir, into your heart.
Bless your heart.
Now, if you haven't heard, there's some new CDC guidelines, and I wanted to get your take on that. How do you feel about that? And do you have any kind of guidelines that you follow, or any kind of advice that you could give us based on these new CDC guidelines that have come out just recently? I'm very, very curious, sir.
Well, bless your heart. CDC guidelines, it don't amount to a hill of beans. It don't even amount to a hill of gator burgers. It don't even amount to a hill of gator burgers. This pandemia is blowing up. This pandemia is blowing up a storm over yonder.
Did you mean a hill of gator burgers? A hill, Hill, a hill of gator burgers?
I'm gonna beat you down, buddy. I'm gonna beat you down like a no good old Teddy Freddy.
Teddy Freddy? What's that? What's Teddy? Did you say Teddy Freddy?
Well, ain't you a smarty pants?
What? What? Do you think that this current pandemia is going to resolve itself quickly, or is it just going to keep going? A lot of economists are saying that we might be able to recover, and there's not going to be any kind of how would I say this? Any kind of fast resolutions.
This pandemia is blowing up.
How do you feel, sir, about the food crisis that we may experience because of this economic recession and depression? How do you feel about, the food supply of the United States of America? How do you feel about the food supply of the world, the food supply of Japan, the food supply of China? What are your thoughts in a macro level and a level of thinking about everyone and their safety, and any thoughts on that? We would love to hear.
I hunt hogs. What income you got, buddy? I can eat a hog any time of day. Morning for breakfast. I can eat a hog for dinner. I can even eat a hog for lunch. What you got there, buddy?
How do we get ourselves, or let me rephrase that. How do we get out of inflation, or the coming inflation? And what kind of services do you see that will be maintained throughout this economic cycle?
Inflation, goods and services? I'll tell you what about them goods and services. Blueberry pie in a bucket. Put a lid on it and seal it, buddy. You ain't gonna be eating no blueberry pie.
Some people are saying that they're still willing to invest in treasury bonds.
Treasury bonds?
What so, what is your feeling about that? What would be something deep from your heart that you could say about something as static as a treasury bond?
Treasury bonds? That makes as much sense as boobs on a python.
Boobs on a python. Boobs on a python. Yeah. All right.
Well, ain't you a smarty pants?
So you basically have no opinion on treasury bonds or any kind of bonds. If that's what is that what you're telling me? I think that's what you're trying to tell me.
My bond is my word, buddy. Don't pee on my lemonade.
Okay. How are you dealing with your wealth assets, and what are your thoughts on the safety of Social Security?
Wealth assets, Social Security. I use a 30-30 with a red dot scope for my security, buddy. It's a hot Lucy and some rubber gloves.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. How do I secure my assets? I have a 357 Magnum PI, and I took out a 12-foot gator with that.
To go back just a little while ago, maybe last year, were you one of the individuals that was very excited by the bull market? Were you just hoping it would never go out, that bull would keep going and rising and, just running along? Your thoughts on that?
Am I sad about a bull market? The bull got no balls, buddy. That hound don't sing.
Okay. Any other thoughts? Maybe anything you have to say about getting out of this economic paradigm we're in?
A way out of the economic paradigm. I only use quarters, buddy.
Just a long shot here, Buck T, Mr. Buck T Gatorjaw. Anything to say about junk bonds at all to the people out there?
I got a lot of junk in my trailer. My Aunt Bobby Sue gave me a bunch of Hot Wheels. I got 3 collections in there.
Do you have anything to say about Fed cuts? About the Fed? Anything to say about the Fed?
That's my night vision. I'll see right through that fade. See right through that fade.
Well, this has been a very interesting interview, one that I won't forget. And I'd like to thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Anytime,
I'd
buddy.
like to thank you. Thank you for coming on the Nexus Wormhole.
Anytime there, buddy. Anytime, buddy.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, buddy.
Thanks.
Sure, buddy.
Well, I hope we can do this again.
Yeah, right.
I really, really do. Seriously do.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, thank you guys for listening. This has been another short episode of the Nexus Wormhole. And,
yeah, buddy.
Not much to say about that.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, I would like to thank again Mr. Buck T. Gatorjaw, financist.
Yeah, buddy.
It's been a brilliant time, and
you're rather nice.
Looking forward to hearing from you again, and such scope on the current situation. I'm so happy to have talked to you. Thank you.
Yeah, buddy. Sure, buddy. Whatever, buddy.
This has been the Nexus Wormhole. This is your host, Sonic Rascal. See you next time. All right, guys, stay safe out there.
You are in the Nexus Wormhole.
You are in the Nexus Wormhole with your host, Sonic Rascal.